What's going on, guys? It's Hoser been an NBA 2K14 online episode, this time using the Indiana Pacers going up against the Houston Rockets. And I can see this guy is 32-16 with an 0-3 record with the Rockets. And we're going to go get his head going. This is going to be basically about defense. It's how to stop other players from scoring. This is the big part right here. Off-ball pressure put on deny ball, and on-ball put on play tight. Especially when they have Chandler Parsons at the 4. Because when you play the Rockets, people just love to chuck the 3 up. So you need to set all those things to deny ball, and you're going to see why in this video. And that's an easy way how to stop other players. And he kept double team. You see, got a wide open 3 with George Hill, and he misses that. But George passes it over the Hill, and Hill misses again. So yeah, the deny ball, you're going to see a lot of cases where it's the main reason why I got so many steals. In my last video with the Raptors, or a couple of videos ago, I talked about defense turns into offense, and that's true. You're going to see that in this video about how defense turns into offense. And like James Harden right here, going to go into the lane with this cheesy animation that goes in almost every time. But you can see I'm going to go into defensive settings and put Paul George on James Harden, and mainly because he has the signature skill, lockdown defender. Now, if you don't know what lockdown defender is, it negates any signature skill that the opposing player has. So, say Harden has finisher. If Paul George is guarding him, then finisher will go away. You see that deny ball right there, gets the steal. I think he actually dribbled off the leg, which happens way too much in this game. But Parsons right there checking up to 3. He's mainly a three-point shooter, and that's what a lot of people do with the Rockets. He didn't take advantage of Dwight Howard, and see, he uses Harden as a security blanket and throws it into the backcourt for a backcourt violation. But there's a deny ball right there. He stands in front of him, cuts off the passing lane, and I get a dunk with George. Deny ball really helps a lot, and that's how I got so many steals. And as you all know, defense turns into offense. So when you play good defense, you'll score a lot of points. And right here, he does it again, passes it up to James Harden, and the deny ball is just way. It's it really, if you're playing a noob that just uses James Harden like this guy, then it really, really helps a lot. And you see Chris Copeland with the steal, and I got a lot of steals this game. I don't know the exact number, but I got a lot of steals, and a lot of these clips are going to be steals. And they kept getting offensive rebounds and checking out more 3s, but because my players were doing play tight, and put play tight on ball too, because for some reason in this game, your teammates like to sag off. As you see, he throws it into the backcourt again, but your teammates like to sag off for some reason in this game. So when you put on play tight, then he'll stand up on them, and it'll be hard to make 3-pointers because people love to check out 3-pointers, especially with the Rockets. And this has my candidate for the slowest fast break of the year, Dwight Howard and Jan Mahimi on the fast break. I end up getting the and-one dunk with Mahimi. And the free throw's up and good, but that's pretty much it. I can do I can record some gameplays using zones. You see, try to do that animation again, but we stop him. I can do an episode on zones, like 2-3 zone, 1-3-1, 3-2, and man-to-man. This whole video is man-to-man, as you can see, but I can do one about all the zones. That can work. I might actually do that. I'm gonna get on today and record some gameplay with different zones. So right here, I didn't know this was possible online. A defense for 3 seconds. Players stand in the lane all the time, and I get a technical free throw. I thought it was a fake video, but they never seem to call 3 seconds, even though players, and offensive 3 seconds, players stand there and there all the time and don't get called. And look at Stevenson just bursting through the whole defense. Now, right here, when you play good defense, a lot of times our defense can't get set on the other team. I'm going to throw up some 3s with Paul George, but Lance Stevenson was pretty much the man right here. And when you play good defense and you get steals, it doesn't allow their defense to get set, so it's easy scoring. And once again, just shooting 3s, you see it lit up on George's, rewind that a little bit, and look, it lit up the signature skill. Lockdown defender lit up when he was on Harden because he has signature skills, and it completely negated any of his signature skills. George also has interceptor, and which is he cuts off passing lanes and just gets a lot of steals. You see the alley-oop to George, but the interceptor is really good too. That's how we got a lot of steals. And pretty much just look through the rosters and look for players that have defensive signature skills, like lockdown defender especially, but interceptor, and find what player that is. You see Scola right here with a nice bank shot, looking like Timmy Duncan right there. But look for players that have those signature skills, and if you want to use them, put that guy on their best player, or whatever team you're planning on using. Find out if anyone has that, and put them on their star. You know, if you're playing the Heat, put the lockdown defender on LeBron, or if you're playing the Rockets on James Harden. Right there, I meant to pass it to Stevenson, actually, but I get lucky with the and one dunk up there with Paul George. Just put it on their main star, and it'll pretty much lock them down. And that's pretty much it. You know, it's not too hard, especially when you're playing a guy that loves to shoot threes like this with the Rockets. And look at, I don't know how that's not a foul right there, but I get a wide open three-pointer with Paul George. For some reason in this game, you can defend. You know, there are those kind of cheesy defense things. You see right there, 2 of 13 from 3, and just awful shooting by James Harden. But there are a lot of cheesy things, like you can just jam X, and they'll pretty much never call a reach in. And for some reason, look at that no-look pass by Hibbert. I think that was a flashy pass. I didn't even mean to do that, but for some reason, they don't call fouls in this game, so you can do that, but I don't like to cheese. I like to play straight up, so that's why I like doing this method better. You can, you know, just keep stealing and everything and bump them in the backcourt and never get called for a foul, but, you know, I'd rather just do this. Honestly, because it's more fun. I don't like to take advantage of the flaws in the game like that. Even though I do, I don't like doing it a lot. So, anyway, you see Harden right here getting rejected by Roy Hibbert, and I'm going to pass it up to Paul George. And the game's pretty much over, 30 seconds left. I got to take one more shot because of the shot clock. I'm going to go in with C.J. Watson and get the layup. Now, right here, I want to hold him. I don't want to get anywhere. I don't even want to score any more points. I want to hold him to a lot, so I steal the inbounds pass. I'm just going to dribble out the clock with Watson. And, yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and follow these strategies if you want to play good defense in 2K Online. And pretty much win every game online if you play good defense. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and as always, I'll see you guys in my next video.